Namaskar, RVD here, and a very warm welcome to the first concept or the first video of my new playlist, that is a course on analysis of algorithm. As I've already discussed in the introduction video, we will be having an in-depth study of this very important subject of analysis of algorithms. We'll be studying a lot of concepts, fundamentals, problems, algorithm designs, and calculation of complexity. This will be a very good and a useful playlist for all the students who are appearing for the GATE exam. So those who are appearing for the GATE exam, do follow this playlist and try to clear your fundamentals. So let us start. In this particular video, the first video, we will be looking at the basic concept. We'll be looking at the topic 1, that is basics of analysis. So here we'll first try to understand how do we do analyzing the algorithms. What do you mean by analyzing the algorithms? See, what is the concept of analyzing the algorithm? When do we say we analyze? It is when we try to compare. See, first of all, we have to have multiple algorithms for performing a single task. So when we have multiple algorithms or multiple options for performing a single task, then we are in a position to compare. And then comes the concept of analyzing the algorithm. Now when we say analyzing, what do you mean by that? So how do you analyze? See, when we say we are analyzing, we are comparing. We want to compare out of the available algorithms, which algorithm is better. Now obviously when we say better, it should not be person specific, because otherwise what one person feels better, the other one may not feel the same. And that's the reason there has to be a uniform way to decide which algorithm is better and which is not. So I should be able to kind of map every algorithm with some sort of value, and that exactly gives the concept of complexity. So what is the concept of complexity? Complexity can be a measure of deciding how good that particular algorithm is. So now when it comes to complexity, what sort of complexity is expected or it is significant? Okay, that is what we will be looking at as types of complexities. So when it comes to types of complexities, we have two things, two major components which are responsible for finding the complexity. The first one is called as space complexity, whereas the second one is called as time complexity. Let us try to understand what are these complexities. Now the first one is a space complexity. As the name suggests, it will be more about finding how much space that particular algorithm requires. Now how do we define that? See, the input would require some space, and the space required by the input is not rather is the responsibility of the algorithm. For example, we will be implementing the algorithm for, let's say, sorting. Then when we implement algorithm for sorting, we may execute or we may run the algorithm with 10 integers, or it might be with 100 integers or with 1000 integers. Depending on that, the space required by the input would vary. But depending on how the algorithm is designed, it is going to require some extra space other than input for performing the execution of that particular algorithm. So that extra space constitutes to the space complexity. So we can say it is the extra space required other than the input for the execution of the algorithm. Secondly, as you can see, time complexity. Similarly, reading the input is not supposed to be the job of the executing function. We are supposed to keep the input ready because the time required to fetch the input varies, and hence the time complexity can also be understood as the time required for execution of the algorithm excluding the time taken for accepting the input. So the time taken for accepting the input is not to be considered while accepting or while calculation of the time complexity. Even though we have space and time, obviously both are quite significant, but you would say some of the algorithms will require extra space. Some of the algorithms, they do not require extra space. They try to manage in the input space itself. So based on that, the space complexity will vary. But every algorithm will require some or the other time for execution. So you would obviously have time complexity, and hence there generally more significance given to the time complexity. Fine, that was about the very initial basics of analysis. In the further videos, we'll be focusing about the time complexity, the stages of time complexity, how exactly we do calculate the time complexity. We'll take example of a algorithm, a very standard algorithm, and we'll try to calculate the complexity step by step. So that will give rise to the complexity function. Then how do we correlate that to the complexity? All such things we will be going ahead with in further videos. Fine, so stay tuned to this playlist. I would repeat again, those who are preparing for analysis of algorithm as their subject in their UG curriculum, this will be a very good playlist to follow and to make your fundamentals clear. Along with that, it will be also useful for the students preparing for the GATE exam or any sort of competitive exam where analysis of algorithm questions are being asked. Fine, so this was a very small introduction, initial video. There are a lot of things more to come in the further videos of the playlist. But as far as the basics of analysis is concerned, this is what we are supposed to be aware of. Thank you and a happy learning.